this recording? Everything's on?
Was that for me? You kept saying, hold on, wait, hold on. That's why I didn't know what he was doing. All right, start over, John.
Nah, just...
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the Socially Unacceptable But Sober podcast. My name is Dino. I am an alcoholic.
I'm Jonathan. I'm alcoholic.
You sure?
Yeah.
Mad alcoholic.
What's going on?
Bro, you hooked me up with that cup over there, huh?
What cup?
He,
It's on
no,
the
no,
floor
no, no,
now.
no. He didn't have nothing to do with it other than carry it down for you.
The pacifier cup?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a whole slit down the side. So this idiot takes a sip and it starts dribbling down his chin.
That cup right there's got a slit?
No, it's on the floor over
Bro,
there.
if this cup right here had a slit, my bread will be all over the fucking
Oh, that
floor.
sucks, dude.
It was
My
top
bad.
to
That
bottom.
was hilarious. No,
Damn, I missed it.
I did not.
I missed it.
I caught it all.
Oh, man, I got it
missed
going
it.
on today. Dude, we were driving today. We were actually going to vote. And I just happened to, this little kid is flying on his bike on the main road going against traffic, right? So I just happened to catch something, and I was like making sure I was far enough away from this kid that I didn't hit him when I looked away. All of a sudden I hear swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. Maritza starts cracking up, dude. I see in my side view mirror this kid face planted all
Hey,
over the
shit.
ground. He must have like hit the curb with his front tire a little bit. He was trying to get too close. Whew. I was like,
off it.
damn, I miss everything,
Fuck, you
man.
didn't get killed.
Yeah, man. Could have been bad.
Yeah,
he had
I
a
thought
bag
you-
in his hand. That has nothing to do with the story.
I thought you were gonna. I thought you were gonna tell me you got hit by a car.
I was going to say, yeah, I stopped, pulled over, and grabbed the bag. Best of luck, kid. What's going on? How's everybody doing?
Fantastic, brother. A little tired. Got out there, did my due diligence, voted.
Diligence,
for the
man. Hope
first-
everybody did this today, man. It is our civic duty.
Yeah.
Hope everybody got out there and did their thing, man.
First
guys-
time ever.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Adult.
Adulting.
Official. Now you have the right to complain.
Yep.
Oh,
Perfect.
shit. Yeah.
I did my part.
Nice. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. If you need help,
Oh, you talking shit?
if you need help,
Whatever.
we got guys. We got guys.
You talking
Got
shit earlier?
guys and girls about what?
About me.
When?
Just saying, bro.
No.
Not doing his civic duty.
Oh yeah. But he
Yeah.
knows. He knows that.
Yeah.
We talked all day. I was with him all
I
day.
said it. I said
Well,
it
what
a
the
lot.
fuck? You brought it up with him.
Well, I don't know why you talking shit though.
there you
Talk
go.
no shit.
This little fucking would have. Ooh, you gotta clap that out. He would have never known if you didn't.
No, I was like, yeah, Matt did it today. I was like, yeah, whatever, man.
Yeah. He's all right. We'll move on.
He's
Move
throwing,
on.
he's throwing you under the bus.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
I'm gonna slide you
Anyway.
under the bus.
Whatever, dude.
So, what, John?
Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I was just
Yeah.
reading your mind.
Yeah, and John's going to be putting that on the bottom of the screen so you can look
Maybe.
at that and click on it, hopefully. I'm
Yeah,
sure
it's
he's
been-
been doing
it's-
really good
yeah,
at it.
been a good
He's
track record.
right on point with it.
Yeah.
And I like that it's got the
Loading bar.
bar. Yeah, the loading bar.
That's cool.
I don't know what I was going to call it, but I'm glad you said something before I did.
Yeah.
Should have held it. See
Yeah,
what
I
he
should have
come
held it
up
up, see what Ozone came up
Comments.
Yeah,
I know we
man.
got some comments. I had a couple of messages of some new comments. I
with.
heard
Shit,
about.
bro. We got some comments. Shit. We're going to shout out.
Oh,
Shout it out.
To our boy,
Roy. Our boy Roy.
What's happening with Roy?
Yeah, so he commented an episode before you, episode 34, he commented, Halloween 2006, 18 years, God willing, and the creek don't rise. Thank God, first and foremost, thanks to the program of recovery and thanks to the fellowship. Without all three, there is no me, baby.
What'd he get?
18
18.
years.
18, man.
I didn't hear you. 18, baby. All right,
Yeah,
right.
18 years.
Brother Roy.
Brother Roy. And he double dipped on that same episode. Great episode yet again. Great share. Olivia, loved hearing the emotional growth, peace, and serenity in your life. Keep on keeping on. And double dipped with the Halloween 06. Susan Hogan shared that this was beautiful and inspiring. Alyssa D says, damn, if you missed me, all you got to do is call. You guys always manage to put out an episode that hits hard when I need it the most. Thanks for putting it in
that's
perspective as usual. Learning to rise and fall with the ebb and flow that is the non-linear journey of healing can be a real bitch sometimes. Fuck yeah, it can be. But being able to grit our teeth and curse through it is a gift too. That's a fact. And then
Let's
another, I don't know if you know this, I don't recognize the name, Crystal Walker. You guys are amazing and hilarious. Thank you all three for putting a smile on my face. I really liked when Dino mentioned that there's a different you in the room, talking about that interview.
Yeah.
Time clock. I'm
Yeah,
big on inspiring quotes, and I read one that is perfect for this. Life. Every next level of your life will demand a different you. Thank you guys so much. And then
Crystal.
Manny talking shit to me about should have looked,
Oh, doing deals.
looked him up for the deal. Which I did, and he told me to stick with the least. I don't know what the fuck, man. that's what's saying.
That's got to be. He came up to me, I don't know, last week or 2 weeks ago. He's like, I commented.
This was 2 days ago.
He's always
Oh,
commented.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I never.
He's always
addressed-
commented.
Yeah, but he hasn't commented in a minute.
Yeah.
And he said he commented, and he alluded to the fact that he might have been talking a little shit.
Oh yeah.
But then it never came up, and we never saw it. So I don't know
Shit-talking man.
where he.
I'm going to dig for a little bit. You guys keep on with the show.
that was it for the new comments.
That's
though?
it- that's
All
it
right,
for
guys.
the
Thank
new
you so
comments.
much. We really appreciate it. Awesome comments again, Roy. Congratulations, man.
Congratulations,
You are a pillar, my man. You are a pillar.
Power example.
For sure, for sure. If anybody doesn't remember, he was a guest on the show
Early on.
early on.
Because he was guest 2. Right? Did we do Joe? Oh, no. Was Roy 1?
Roy was, I think, 3.
He
might have
Oh,
been
no.
the
We
third.
did Lori.
Lori,
Joe-
Joey, and then Roy, I think.
Okay,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. It was a good episode. All right, cool. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that stuff. Comment. If you need help, let us know. Tonight is a topic night. How we do it is one of us brings up a topic, and then we shoot fat on that. And then at the last segment of the show is this one time, bro, where one of us tells a story about back in the days.
Fuck you, Dino.
Yeah, fuck
What?
you, Dino.
Hey. And that's how we go. I'm sure if you watched the show before, then you know this one time, bro segment.
Yeah. Roy was episode 12, by the way.
He was up.
12.
He was 12?
Yeah, 12, man.
Wow.
Because
Right
we only
after
do one
Resentments.
speaker a month, bro.
One speaker
Yeah,
a
bro.
month. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I said he was our third speaker, though.
Ooh,
You're
you're
right.
right then.
Yeah.
Shit.
We're
look
all
at you
right.
mathing.
Wow, we were all right. All right.
All right, all right.
So tonight's topic is on Matt. What you got, buddy?
It's not on him.
It's really
He's
not
just
on me, but
the
you
only one
guys
that
are
comes
fucking
with it.
bums. So this is a great thing that I read a while back. What are you doing, bro?
Oh, I'm cheating.
You're trying to cheat in the test.
Yeah,
cheating.
bro. How do you
No,
think
no,
I
no,
made
no.
it through fucking 6 years of
We
You
school?
know, somebody
man?
cheated on a
don't-
test of mine one time. I got 100. They failed.
They probably were one off.
Like they failed, bro.
Yeah, but they
Because
were one
they didn't
off.
see your answers clear, so they didn't answer correctly.
All right, well, I'll tell you the story another time, but it was clear as day. This dude should not have a license. Go ahead.
It was a
It
driving
was
test?
a driving test,
Christ,
driver
man.
retraining test, dude. It was an open book. It was a 6-hour class, and the next day you had to go in and take another 6-hour class. Everything was an open book. While we're taking the 25 questions, you can look in the book for the answers. So instead of doing that, my man's doing this. So I go, dude, I don't care if you cheat off me. It doesn't matter. They're simple, stupid questions.
They probably can't read.
She
bro.
comes around. She's like, oh, perfect, 100. Goes to this dude. She's like, hey, you failed.
She must have saw him cheat then.
I don't know. She wasn't really paying attention.
Well, she
that thing
must
is all
have
about the
been.
money. But all she did was make him correct them and say, okay, you're all set. I was like, you're really going to throw this guy out on the road?
I know, after 12 hours.
But you can see that now. If you drive out there, you can see that that's what they do.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay, enough of that.
we're
enough of
good.
that.
Go ahead. Topic.
This is going to be another one. We have to figure out the name.
John got it.
No, he doesn't.
He's looking for
He's
it.
trying to-
Let me get one of those.
Get a fucking rubberneck to read my shit, though.
Rubberneck.
Okay, so courage is knowing it might hurt and doing it anyway. Say that again.
Courage.
Courage is knowing it might hurt and doing it anyway. Stupidity, it's the same. And that's why life is hard. And when I read
that's a
that,
good one, man.
when I read that, it made all the sense in the world. Because most of my life, I always had those two words very mixed up.
Right.
And I thought I was being courageous in my life.
And you were just
And
being
I was
stupid.
being superior. I don't know the word I wanted to make up right
Top
there.
of the line stupid.
Super, super stupid.
Super stupid.
So, and I think that I think a lot of the topics that we bring up really resonate with people because of the fact we're just plucking stuff out of daily life.
Right.
Anytime I bring a topic to the table, I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel or make us look like we're something we're not. It's just look.
Right.
I lived my life stupid. I needed to learn a lot about the choices I was making, the direction that I was heading, the way I was feeling. Sometimes just because I feel something doesn't mean I got to feed into that.
No, feelings aren't fact, man.
But I hate that statement.
Sorry.
It is true, but you get what I'm saying, though.
I do.
It's like,
I do.
Sometimes that's very difficult to battle as you're trying to talk yourself out of it, but you feel so strongly that you're going to do what you're going to do anyway.
Man, we were talking about that today.
Yeah.
You're going to do what you're going to do anyway.
It doesn't matter. All the advice. I was like the guy that goes and he asks 15 people the same question.
Yeah.
Just looking for the guy that's going to give him the answer he wants.
Yeah.
I have 3 sponsors.
Yeah. I cut to the chase, man. I just asked the one person I know is going to give me the answer that I want.
Right.
It's easier that way. It's way easier that way.
Waste a lot less people's time.
Go downtown Waterbury at the bus stop. Be like, hey, what do you think about this? Here's $5.
So
Yeah.
So that's it, man. So
Somebody was sharing. I want to touch on this before you go. I'm going to interject.
Objection.
Sustained. Overruled. Somebody was talking about this today. We're talking about what is our goal? What is our motivation to get better? Like, why did we seek help? Why are we seeking a change in our life? And one of the guys was talking about tomorrow he wants to prove to his family member, he wants to convince their family member that he still stayed true with his sobriety. And I said, bro, that's a tricky area because you only have to validate it to yourself. Nobody else needs to co-sign what you're doing or pat you on the ass or any of that stuff. And especially when you start, except for Matt. Hey, girl.
That's a motherfucker. We ain't heard from Chuck.
Yeah.
No comments. No love. What the fuck?
No love, Chuck.
Chuck.
And I said, when your sobriety is contingent upon somebody else,
Can I just
they're going to
question?
fail you.
What brought this discussion?
Well, I think it's the topic of brain farts.
Courageous
Yeah.
or stupidity.
No. I don't mean this. I'm talking about this guy you said came to talk to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, what made that happen?
It was a group.
Okay.
It was a group.
And what so he's trying to convince somebody of something.
His family. That he's
Yeah.
staying
Yeah.
sober. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
In spite of where he is and what he's got going on.
Yeah, and I'm trying to explain that, that's the difference. Like, I could do, like, he's got the right, kind of like what you talked to, the right instincts. Like, right, I want to prove my sobriety, but you only got to prove it to one person. That's the difference to me of courage and stupidity, is doing it for the right reasons. Not trying to prove to my family that I'm doing all this good stuff or going out and volunteering so I get a benefit from it.
What is he looking to get from it?
I don't know, man.
A pat on the back?
I don't know.
You know what I mean? There was a lot of rehabs in the beginning of my journey in and out that I would call, be like, hey, Mom, I'm doing really good.
Yeah, I'm in treatment.
We have visiting on this day.
Yeah.
I need
$20.
Can you?
Yeah.
And then they would show up, and I'm like, look at me. I'm doing great. And when I get out of here, and I'm going to do this, and I'm about to do that. Listen, all good intentions, and I believed it.
Yeah.
And I let them down every single time.
Every time.
You know what I mean? The difference of this last time is I didn't have to say a word. I wasn't even looking to convince them
No,
anymore.
and that's the difference right there. That's the
Yeah,
difference because neither did I. But I almost felt in past attempts obligated to.
Yes.
I felt obligated, like I got to prove like I'm doing something different.
Well, we could bring a word from last week. Authentic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Once you become authentic, your actions are going to let people know if you're sober. All the
Dude.
words that come out of your mouth mean nothing.
You know, family knows us best, right?
Yeah.
And I always talk about my mom. My mom, she knew before I knew I was going to get
My
high.
mother knew over the phone.
Over the phone,
fucking
dude,
used to
right?
make me fucking outrageous.
The last time, the first time I saw my mom in this recovery, which was almost about 2 years, I walked in the room. I didn't have to say a word.
She knew.
She was like, something was different about me. I didn't know it. I didn't realize it at the time, but I also wasn't trying to show it. I wasn't walking in there like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm sober now.
Yeah.
Everybody should be happy to see me. I
at
walked
me,
in.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Humble.
And she was like, I heard you're doing really good. And I go, you know what, Mom? I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do, trying to do the best I can today,
Yeah.
you know? And my actions took care of the rest, man. I didn't have to be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to a meeting here today, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing that with my spot. None of that shit, like I used to do all the time. I actually talked about that last night, about calling up Marky Mark one time during a blizzard just to make it look like I'm trying to do the right thing. Fully 100% believing wholeheartedly there's no way Mark's coming out in this weather, bro. It had to be like 6 inches in an hour, dude. It was a blizzard. And this motherfucker showed up. He came with his Jeep Cherokee. He's like, get up, bro. I was like, son of a bitch,
He
man.
didn't play.
He didn't play. I don't even think we did a meeting because I don't think meetings were open.
Yeah.
But we drove around to every spot that should have a meeting, and it was like 2 hours, 3 hours by then. We had a meeting in the car.
Yeah, I mean,
But I was so trying to impress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Trying to say, see, look at me. And I didn't even want to go. The only reason why I did it is because I thought I was going to be like, hey, I tried to go and nobody
Yeah.
showed up, you know?
Yeah.
No, he fucking showed up.
You
Marky
were
Mark.
stupid.
Stupid, yeah. Not courageous at all.
No.
Now, getting in his car during a blizzard on top of Scott Road.
was courageous.
That was a little courageous.
And stupid.
We made it, though. We're alive. Oh, shout out to Marky Mark. Just celebrated his, too. 32.
Oh, 32.
Marky Mark.
Cheers to 32.
Good dude.
Mark
right
loves
there.
to tell stories about me when I was young. And how
Who is Mark? Do I know?
Yeah.
you've seen him, yeah.
You see, if
He
you see
comes
him.
to-
We
he
call him
comes to
Bam
the-
Bam. Maybe.
comes in a man spot once in a blue.
Man spot.
You've definitely seen him. You'll know him when you see him.
He's a good dude, bro.
Real good dude.
Don't play darts with him.
Oh, he's nasty?
He'll humble the shit out of you,
Really?
bro. I don't give a shit how good you are. This dude shoots bullseyes backwards, bro.
With
Oh
that
my
fucked
God.
up hip.
He said, hey, listen, you had to eat somehow when you were living in bars.
Shit, that's true.
He'd be like, hey, check this out. Oh, the bullseye, look at that. Here's another one. I'm like, what is going on, dude?
Really?
Marky Mark, yeah. Yeah.
He used to talk shit about you?
No. He tells stories about how crazy I was because he used to bring me to meetings when I was young.
Yeah.
And then there was a time where I did a bunch of shit, and I was like, we had this discussion in my kitchen, and I was like, Mark, man, I gotta go on the run. I got too much shit going
I
on.
would go on the land,
and
baby.
he tried talking me out of it, and I was like,
Nah.
yeah. But
sounds
if,
like a
if
terrible
it
idea.
wasn't for, like, he really went the extra mile for me.
He would.
Made sure I got to meetings every day for a while,
did, man,
and
he did.
I just was unwilling.
A lot of cats, dude. I was thinking when I shared that last night about Mark, I thought about some of the guys that were actually in the room. And I'm like, oh, Dave, too, man. Like, when I first came back to Waterbury, Dave was like one of the first phone calls. He's like, yeah, I'll pick you right up. And I said, Dave introduced me to food.
I'm on the internet, so
Um,
that's cool.
But he introduced me to food. He's like, hey, bro.
Fuck me.
He introduced me to food. Dave introduced me to food, bro.
Food.
Dude, that's how I. That's how.
Food.
I
Your
never
mom
had-
didn't introduce you to
I
that?
never had in sobriety though.
He didn't eat food for fucking.
Bro, he
32
introduced me to
years.
Ordinary Joe's Wings. I never had them till then.
I don't even like them.
Oh man,
I love them.
Oh, they're
Extra
so good.
crispy.
But yeah, like so many people have.
Oh, but speaking of Ordinary Joe's, dude, when I went back there the other weekend to pick up food, bro, you know, I forgot how, like, dicey it is in a bar.
Yeah.
You know, they got a fucking wooden barrel. It's just filled with peanuts. Like,
yeah.
you just go up there.
Yeah, with your dirty pissed on
Dirty,
hands.
pissed on, beer
Wipe
ridden,
those
fucking puked off.
Yeah,
hand.
get some peanuts, sober me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You
gross, bro.
touch the ceiling. The ceilings are so
Yeah,
low in
they
that
are.
place.
It is a seedy place.
It is a seedy.
It's a good place though. It got good food.
good
man.
food, man.
Well, they had a dumpster out there for months. They said they were remodeling. I went in there the other day when we were
Not
watching
no.
the game. I was like,
It's the same shit, bro.
what did they maybe they remodeled the place because there's an apartment upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it was.
Shout
So
out
back to
Otis.
the topic. You know, when you first said the topic,
Bring it home.
there was something that I thought about that I used to do in recovery at one of my recovery times when I was kind of really into recovery was surfing. I was the only Waterbury surfer, you know what I mean? But, you know, we went to Misquamicut one time. I saw those guys boogie boarding and surfing, and I'm like, I want to do that, you know? And I got into it. Of course, obsessing over it. But, you know, like getting tossed and mashed down to the ground and like, ugh. But, like, I want to get this wave, man. I want to be able to do this. And, like, if they can do it, I can do it. That was, like, a little courageous, man. You know what I mean? The stupidity part was the obsessive part. Like, I have to get the best surfboard. I got to get a wetsuit. I got to get fins. And I literally just started surfing yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, not even take any lessons. Don't talk to me.
That's the stupid part.
That's
no
the stupid
lessons.
part. You know, courageous and stupid at the same time. I almost dislocated shoulders. Like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
man, oh man. But even when it hurts, being courageous, even when it hurts, you know. And
Well, I think that we have to talk mentally.
well, I was getting there with the beginning of sobriety. The
Right.
beginning of the sobriety hurt, man.
Yeah.
It was nothing comfortable about any of it for me, mentally, physically, like nothing. I didn't know how to be in my body. I didn't know how to be in me. Like, what is going?
Yeah, feeling
Like I
all
could just
squirrely.
choke somebody right now, full of anger, man. Just ready to just break and snap shit at any second because I didn't know what was going on. This was the very first time that I said, I'm done. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I just didn't know what that entailed. I really didn't. And I didn't know it was going to be that uncomfortable in the beginning and painful, like mentally painful, like crying at night, man. Like, I don't know if I could do this, man.
You know what, though?
But doing it,
Yeah.
still.
For sure. I think, though, like, that's where, like, I think that where we have picked up the ball on Wednesday nights with that about talking to the new guys to say, hey, listen, you're new. It's going to suck for a while.
How could it not suck?
But you need to hear that shit,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
I think that when we were coming up, man, I was left, and most likely because I was more stupid than courageous, I was not seeking out the guidance and the help of
Right,
another.
right.
I'm going to go ahead and free ball this thing and white knuckle it and fight it on my own. So when I am alone at night, I am alone with an idiot and I don't know what to do. And you know, was blessed to here and there stick around for a minute, because I just was never ready, and I'll never, you know, that word has. Well, because
I think
of
it'll
this
come up at every
podcast,
podcast.
Literally though, that word never meant as much to me as it has since we started this,
Yeah.
and that
truth,
is
though.
such a key word, that when you are ready, the pain will not be greater than your ability to stay sitting.
When you're ready, you will be willing to be courageous no matter how much it hurts.
That's
man.
right.
You know what I mean? And that's the truth because before I was ready, I wasn't even willing to put up with half the stuff that hurt at this time.
No.
I wasn't even, I was like, no, this is
Not
too
dealing
much
with
for
it.
me, man.
Nope.
Can't handle this one. You know what I mean? And that's it. I'm getting high.
Yeah.
But I'm only going to do a little.
That's
I'm
a
only
little.
just going to do one. You know what I mean?
Let's get the ball rolling.
Stupidity, being out on the block, getting beat, and then walking back into the block like I'm somebody.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get my money back.
Yeah, I'm gonna find my
Yeah,
shit.
you better give me my shit. That's pretty stupid.
But I think, you know, courage can mask, you know, stupidity can mask itself in courage.
Oh, yeah.
In sobriety too.
Sure.
Like I've heard of people going out on 12-step calls and like trying to help somebody and they're going solo. They're flying and they
100%.
got like 6 months behind them.
That's
and it's
ego.
like, yeah, exactly, man. Like I know you're trying to help, but dude,
Gotta be
the
careful.
more in early sobriety that you're hanging around the wrong type of environment, the less your chances are. I
Yeah,
mean, it's just
yeah.
simple as that. Because
Not rocket science.
I know for me, man, like I was telling you that story, even looking at pictures fucking 5.5 years later is still very hard, man. Like to look at that shit. I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm cool with looking at pictures of fucking crack, you know, like I'm good with that, you know?
A photo album of crack rocks.
Yeah, like I don't
does that?
what the fuck do I need that for, you know?
Yeah. You know what it looks like.
Yeah. I know what it tastes like. I know what it smells like. I'm good.
I know what it destroys. Oh, it's called everything.
Yeah, it's called My Life.
Yeah.
I think, did I send you guys that meme that one time? Not that long ago. It said something like, do you ever throw that thing away and then you realize you needed it? Like,
My
oh,
life.
yeah, my life.
Yeah, that was yesterday or the day
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, it was recent.
Yeah. But yeah,
That's
man,
funny
you
as
know,
fuck.
another that is a big you're right, John. That is a big difference between courageous and stupidity. You feel the courageous about it. I am going to help somebody. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And then you're
It's a misuse of the word. You're not being courageous. You're using the wrong fucking word.
You're being
exactly.
stupid, yeah.
Yeah, you're being stupid because dude, I went to go do and this was almost 7 years in. And I took Maritza with me. Right?
Smart.
I figured, well, I'm not alone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's midnight. I don't really want to call anybody. And I know the dude pretty good. And we're not in any danger. And I'm not. Nothing's going to happen. But I bring Maritza with me. And we get the guy in the car. And I realize I could really use another drug addict with me right now, man. Not that she wasn't like down and a little helpful. You know what I mean?
100%.
The guy got me, though. He got me, dude. He got me to come out to, what's the next town after Winstead? What's next? Right after, you're going almost into Norfolk.
Yeah, it is.
It's Norfolk. Okay, he got me to come out to Norfolk almost midnight because he needed to get into rehab. He was crying on the phone. I'm like, you know what, dude? I'm going to help you out. I'm going to come. I was going to say, you know what, tomorrow I'll bring you and all that stuff. It's a long ride, you know what I mean, from Southington. So we go there, and he was like, I'm going to introduce you to my mom. And he's like, I'm so happy you came. And I'm like, oh, man, I'm doing the right thing. This was stupidity. This was not courageous. Get the dude in the car. He's like, dude, I'm going to fill up your tank. I'm like, how are you going to fill up my tank? You just said you, like, had no money. So he's like, oh, no, I got money. I have money. I'm like, okay. So I was like, where am I bringing you again? He was like, oh, and you're going to, as soon as you hear this, you're going to be like, you're stupid.
Yeah.
Pilgrim Avenue.
In Waterbury?
He goes, you know where Pilgrim Avenue is? Oh, no, Fleet Street.
I was going to say, Pilgrim, I was born on Pilgrim Avenue.
Fleet Street. And he goes, you know where Fleet Street is in Waterbury? I go, yeah, I know where Fleet Street is. I'm like, what kind of rehab is on Fleet? He's like, no, that's where my sponsor lives. And he was like, so I'm going to stay, because this way I don't get in any trouble out here tonight. I'm going to stay with him, and he's going to bring me to rehab in the morning. I'm like, all right, man. That's fine. Fleet Street. All right. So we pull on, after all that, we pull on Fleet Street.
Did you get the gas?
Huh?
Did
Yeah,
he-
he hooked it up. He filled up the tank. He definitely filled up the
He
tank.
got his 400 for rehab from
It was funny, dude. We broke the gas pump. Wow, the whole metal. Anyway, so we get to Fleet Street, and there's a bunch of dudes on the street. And he goes, oh, there's my sponsor right there. Hey, man, thanks for the ride. Later. And he gets out. And he walks over, and they're all like, hey, what's up, and all that stuff. He's like, dude, I'm all set. You can go. And I looked at Moritz. I go, I think I just got. I do. I think I just did the most stupidest thing I've ever done in my life.
him up.
And it turned out I was right.
Yeah,
I was pretty stupid because all I did was bring him the cop.
Yeah.
That's all I did.
Well, I got
man.
nervous when I first moved here. You remember that dude Frank that used to come around, young kid, Spanish dude?
Yeah.
So remember that night you brought him to fucking water?
I didn't bring him there. He went there himself.
then who
He
the
called
fuck-
both of us up.
Yeah, but I met you over there. Remember that night I met you over there? You're driving the Suburban.
Yeah.
Who was that?
That was Frank.
The first time.
That was Frank.
Yeah.
Who's he?
The little short dude, Frank.
Spanish dude, little mustache.
Must have worked at Home Depot, got his car stolen at Home
Yeah,
Depot
got his
while he
car.
was working.
Yeah.
Anyway, dude, the dude was wrecked, man.
Yeah.
But he called him too.
Yeah.
To come help. So Jonathan was like, hey, man, I'm like, but I'm here. So that's when like
I
Jonathan's
just
like
showed up at Waterbury.
just showed up at
Hospital.
Waterbury Hospital. Like, what's going on? He's like, Frank called me. I'm like, I'm here too, like with him.
Yeah, but I was nervous because I had just moved over
Yeah, you
here,
did
and
just
I'm
move here,
I'm
yeah.
from New York, man, and we never do this shit. So
Yeah.
so when I heard that he was coming from something, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna show up anyway, make sure it's all gravy and all that shit, and you know,
They let him out the next
nips
morning.
dropping out of
Yeah.
his pocket
Dude.
and shit.
I know who this is, man.
If you've seen him,
I'm not
yeah,
remembering.
You've seen
him.
him, you know. Yeah, but dude, 12-step calls are dangerous, man.
Yeah.
And you know what? I put me and my wife in a dangerous situation.
Yeah.
I really, really did. You know what I mean? Stupidity, dude. I thought I was being courageous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm bringing somebody else with me. You know what I mean? I know the cat for quite a while, and I
Yeah.
know he's trying and all that shit. He's had sober time. I'm gonna help him out, man. Gonna help him
Yeah.
out. We got nothing else going
I'll
on.
give him a ride to the man.
I'm gonna give him a ride to the
So
crack
he ain't got to
spot.
worry about it from way out in the sticks.
I used to do.
got me. He got
I used to have a guy that lived in Putt Lake. Ashley hates him.
Near the
But-
Catskills?
Yeah, near the Catskills, right down the road. And because it's the Catskills and I couldn't drive anywhere, had no license,
No
and
horse.
couldn't walk. I used to play that he was sober and shit, and I had it going for a little bit. Everybody knew he wasn't, but he would come to my mailbox and I'd make an excuse up just like I did to go drink down in the basement. I'd be like, I gotta run something outside and do this, and I'd sneak like tiptoe to the mailbox and just leave like $50 in the mailbox, break them off with a piece, you know, and then like 2 hours later I'm all excited coming down in the mailbox, you know, because I got my shit. But I used to have a guy that was there, he passed away, John, and he was not sober. He was sober for a little while, and he gave me a lot of rides. But I used to I'd be like, you know what? Halfway as we'd leave my house, I'd be like, I'm good. I don't need a meeting. So just let me off here. And I'd spend the next hour and a half just going to the liquor store, getting fucking crunked in the woods, you know, and then show up at home. Oh yeah, he dropped me off the road. He didn't want to drive up the hill.
Yeah, yeah.
So dumb, dude. So dumb.
But you know,
Stupidity runs wild in this.
I think
this room.
a lot of the situations that we describe as stupid now, that word stupid is cloaked with the idea of you're doing the right thing, or B, it's going to be fun, or B, C, it's going to, I'm helping, so whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And you don't run it by anybody.
Yeah.
You just make your move.
Yeah.
And then, you got to pray at the end that the consequences don't match the stupidity.
oh my God, dude, that's not even the first time I got. To be honest with you, now that I think about it, I did another 12-step call a while back, and all I did was bring him to a bunch of dope spots.
Bro, you're like the
Yeah,
fucking.
I'm the go-to if you want to get high.
You're the fucking
and it's
drug Uber, bro.
I just thought of that guy. I'm like, damn, he got me. I'm easy, dude. I'm easy, man. It's fucked up.
Yeah,
It's fucked up.
it's crazy too because we
Well,
got all the
we said
experience.
that last week or 2 weeks ago about him.
He's
getting,
easy.
He's getting easy.
I'm
Yeah,
easy,
yeah,
bro.
you're
I
getting
am
soft.
getting soft, bro.
Yeah.
I am.
And I'm
getting
taking
soft.
over from Dino. I'm getting.
You know what
fucking
though? I don't even
neurotic.
care. Just do whatever you do with your life changes nothing to me, dude.
Bro, you know
Well,
what?
for sure,
You know
but
what I
I
mean?
didn't want
Helps
to be part of it.
Yeah, it helps you stay sober too, because you know what? Oh, fucking
man.
spiders. You still feel good about
Gassy
doing
in here.
like.
Halloween's over. You definitely feel.
Yeah.
Listen, there's still, of course, the intention is there. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, man, I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking doing it.
Nah, it's
I
got to
will
be.
come meet you. We will talk, motherfucker. You ain't getting a ride nowhere unless I'm dropping you off to the door of the place.
Right.
I don't want to hear about no house, none of
Fleet
that.
Street. Yo, my sponsor's on.
My sponsor hangs out on the corner.
Yeah. Willow.
Fuck
Yeah,
outta
he's
here.
trying to get the drug dealers to stop selling drugs.
Yeah, he's just spreading the word.
That was a big lesson for me, though.
And
And
most facilities will pick you up anyway, so fuck that shit.
oh, they do that now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. They deliver now.
Yeah,
That's
they
right.
deliver.
I learned a big lesson that night, man. I'm like, listen, man, that can never happen again, man. Like, calls at midnight. Okay, we got a midnight caller. That's fine, man. Like, I'm going to try to help you out, but I ain't coming alone, number one. And if you really, really, really want to get do what you're supposed to do. You got to do what I tell you to do.
Yeah, stay put till
Yeah.
8 a.m.
You're not
and
gonna
we'll
tell.
be all right.
You're not gonna tell me to drive you to Fleet Street an hour and
Stay
fucking.
put till 8 a.m.
It was like an hour and 20 minutes.
That's
bro.
real though.
That is for real.
You
There
know?
ain't no reason you gotta go at midnight. And there ain't no place that's admitting you unless it's the ER, dude.
Right.
And if they'll just let you go, then.
Well, he was staying at his sponsor's house. That
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's fun.
safe, safe. In Waterbury, Norfolk wasn't as safe as Waterbury
Yeah,
was.
right.
I'm like,
look, you don't even know where he's
I
talking
don't know
about.
Norfolk.
Bro, it can hang with fucking.
what do you call it?
What's our place?
Which place?
What are we
His
talking
place.
about? Catskills?
The Catskills?
They could-
Oh, it's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah,
There's
same
nothing
shit.
out there.
Yeah. Nothing.
Nobody's coming out to bring you nothing out there.
Except for Dino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For Dino.
The easy
But,
guy.
I've been exploring new areas of Connecticut. Like I was out in Willimantic last week. I was
nice.
out at the Ridge, and then I was
Good for heroin.
good. Nice recovery joint at the Ridge. Nice place out there. And then I was out in Killingsworth.
Nice, man.
Bro,
Yeah.
that is really nice.
It's nice out there.
High end shit,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But you were gonna say something. When you were gonna say something?
I'm always going to
Most likely.
Yeah, I wanted to share with you guys my new parenting skills. I'm learning a lot on how to parent through TikTok. So
Oh my god.
I wanted to share this with you. I think it's the topic of the video is sound advice. I knew I missed my opportunity in the beginning, so I'll play it. I'll play it for you from the beginning.
A lot of dads shield their
You got to put it up higher, way
Yeah,
higher.
bro, what the fuck? It is all the way up. Oh, you know what I got to do?
A lot of dads shield their kids from how cruel the world can be. For example, my 6-year-old tells me he wants a Nintendo Switch for his birthday. He says Nintendo instead of Nintendo. Super cute. He was so surprised when he opened up all his presents and didn't see a Nintendo Switch. Because there's no such thing as a Nintendo Switch, idiot. Learn how to talk, loser. Follow from us some advice like this. A lot of dads shield.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Learn how to talk, loser.
Loser.
Because there is no Nintendo Switch.
You ever see that comedian, the machine, that guy? I am the
Yeah,
machine.
Burnt
But he
some shit.
oh no, it wasn't even him. It was another comedian where he said my daughter was born tongue tied, but they couldn't figure her out for a long time. So they're taking her to speech therapy all these years, and he's just like, my daughter's just retarded. You know what I mean? He's like, it is what it is.
Oh.
He's like, so what? This one doctor out of nowhere, he came out of nowhere, and he said, hey, she's just tongue tied. She has to get a little surgery. It's when this thing, the flap of
The
the
web.
tongue,
Yeah.
is too. Right, so they had to cut it, and a couple of days later, she's like, "Hey, Dad, how do I sound like now?" And motherfucker, right? She was saying, "Oh, he was like, yeah, your R's sound great. Thank you very much." That shit was hilarious, man. Learn how to talk, idiot.
Loser.
Two things. When you were going way back to your mom talking, and I remember in the end, my mother finally agreed to come visit me a couple times.
At camp?
Yeah, camp. And I remember it might have been like the first visit. I hadn't seen her in a couple years.
Wow.
And she's like, what's going to be different? And, I'm quick with the answers all the time. And this time I just took a deep breath and I thought about it before I opened my mouth. And I said, I don't know.
Honest, at least. I fucking hate that.
I don't know what's going to be different.
That was probably music to her ears, bro.
Yeah.
I said, I know what I hope it will be. But, man, we got to be realistic of who we're talking about here.
Dude, I hate
Yeah,
that
right.
question.
You know?
I hate it, man.
You hated that question?
Yeah, what's going to be different? I don't fucking know, man.
know.
In
But
my
that's-
mind, I've
that's-
tried
Yeah,
everything.
but listen, though, for me,
But that's the truth, though.
I
You don't
always
know.
had mad answers for that question. I'm going to spin you a tale as long as the
Yeah.
fucking day is
Sell
long,
it,
bro.
Hook, line, and sinker.
I got you believing some
you.
shit.
I don't even ask people that. I don't ask it.
And, so.
That's the answer you are looking for.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
the
know.
true answer.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, yeah. Well, show me. Show me
That's
what's
the
different.
courageous answer.
Yeah.
The stupid answer is I'm going to go just.
Yeah, I'm going to do this.
I'm
this, and
about
this.
to.
Yeah, I agree, man.
I'm
I
about
agree.
to. That was me. About to.
Yeah.
I'm about to do it.
No, you're right. I get it. I get it. I don't know.
I remember I was about to start my own business like 15,000 times every time I got a rehab. Like, I'm about to start my own business, Dad.
Yeah, I just need
Landscape.
2K up front.
Yeah. Yeah, I just need a couple
I had
$100.
two things. I only said one.
Yeah, go ahead with the second
I don't
one.
remember the other thing.
But yeah, no, those two things can be misconstrued, man, and not, you know, like, again, going to freaking...
Oh, I got it.
Go.
Caught it. Yeah.
You know how many people? Well, maybe. Most of our followers are pretty in tune, but there'd be so many people if they heard me read that thing, they'd see how stupid that was.
Well, we know who those people are.
Well, I was one of
Me.
them, so yeah, I
Yeah.
absolutely.
What
know.
an idiot.
You know, that's stupid, courageous. I'm courageous as fuck.
Courageous as a
I didn't even
motherfucker.
have a clue. Yeah, I remember. You remember Bobby, the old man?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hairdresser.
Yeah.
He used to say, you know, man, back in the day, when I used to think the sucker was the guy that, you know, was going to. He said, I learned that the tough guy's the one that got the lunch pail in his hand and he's going to
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
Not
You're
the guy
right,
on the
Dad.
corner.
Sonny was right, Dad. The working man is a sucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's right, dude. You know, like, I used to look at my dad as a sucker, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're going to let mom talk to you like that? You know what I mean? Like, whoa, what's the fuck? Yo, stand up for yourself. Get
Yeah.
a spine, bro.
Yeah, come on, bro.
You know what I mean?
Take the
And I
tampon
heard
out.
his wife told him to shut the fuck
Yeah.
up.
And I said,
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. Yes,
hell
ma'am.
yeah, bro, I'm not stupid. But like, I used to watch my dad, and I'd be like, Jesus, dude, you're just like, you're spineless, bro. Like,
Yeah.
what is wrong with you? And then you're working 2 jobs, bro. You know what I mean? And like,
Providing for the
never
kids.
saying, damn, this motherfucker don't complain about a thing,
Nothing.
man.
Yeah.
And he just does it.
Does
he don't
his
give a
thing.
shit,
That's
man.
courageous.
That is
Complain.
courageous.
Never
dude.
complain. I never
Yeah.
heard him complain, bro.
Raise the family, brother.
That's it, dude.
courageous. You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
not even about you no more.
Nah,
It's
dude.
not about you no more,
No.
bro.
Nope.
You're the low man on the totem pole in this bitch,
He ain't
bro.
even on the totem pole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm holding the totem pole up. I'm trying to balance it. You're right, dude. I
man.
100%. It's like I was saying last week. You know, I didn't realize how valuable my minutes and my hours are nowadays. You know, shit.
And the day flies, dude. You wake up, next thing you know, you're like, holy shit, it's 7 o'clock? Like, what the hell, you know?
Yeah, I find myself trying to juice like end of night after Riley goes to bed. I'm like, yeah, free time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tried to get on and play video games the other night. I played 2. No, I played 1 minute.
I haven't
And was
played
like,
a video
fuck
game in
this.
forever, dude.
I never played none of them.
Never?
Not that, all that new shit that these
No,
guys.
I don't never play that stuff
Nothing.
either.
I haven't played a game
Since up, down, left, right, A, B, start.
No, since fucking
Contra?
Crazy 8.
Oh, you never even did Nintendo?
I had Atari 400.
Atari, baby.
Red
Contendo.
button. Red
Remember
button with the
ColecoVision?
stick. I didn't even have no ColecoVision.
Oh.
That's why this thumb was strong, bro.
Yeah, ColecoVision, baby.
I didn't have none of that.
Yeah. This shit's fucking fire,
All
man.
that shit's in the pawn shop now anyway, so.
Yeah.
All that shit. But yeah, man,
That's
courageous.
Courageous is stupid.
Courageous
Make your
is
choice.
courageous is waking up, doing what you're supposed to do on a daily basis.
In spite of how you feel.
To be
or
in
what you
spite
think.
of, man, and to the best of your ability, and I like saying this, to the best of your ability, and then just a little bit more.
Yes, sir.
Just a little bit more. You know what I mean? And it takes you a long way. But then there's other parts of stupidity where, like, saying things that you think are positive to yourself, like, I got this. I got this, and
got
I'm
it.
good.
What you got?
You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
I'm straight.
Straight,
Or
man.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
You
I know.
forgot. You
I know.
I'm straight. I said it today. My wife hates when I go, no, baby, I'm good, thanks. Because my wife likes to do stuff, for
Yeah,
me, or for
service.
anybody. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And she doesn't like when I say, because I'll wake up, she'll be like, babe, you want some breakfast? I'm like, no, baby, I'm good. Don't worry about it. She's like, I'm so sick and tired. I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna stop saying that. I'll just say, no, I'm straight from now. And I
No,
did
the
it.
right
And
answer
then-
is yes. Yes, I would love it. Yeah.
Oh, she's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what I used to get? I used to get homemade lunches. I used to get lunches
yeah,
from
those days are long gone, bro.
Gone. I used to
Long
show it off
gone.
and shit. There was a period of time Ashley was cooking her own bread and shit, and I was like, I would go to the clinical meeting, I'd show off my lunch. I'd be like, yeah, my wife just cooked this bread, bro. Like I got fresh cooked. I get shit now.
Yeah, you got fucking fruit cups.
I got leftover
Fruit cups
fucking
and pudding.
Riley vomit on my shoulder. It's fucking great.
You're gonna miss that shit. Dude.
Yeah.
You're gonna miss that shit one day. All right, that was a good topic, man. Courage and stupidity, two totally different things, man,
But
for
they
sure.
run hand in hand if
They
you're not
do run
careful.
hand in hand if you're not careful, and I'm sure we've told a couple of stories to prove it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Couple two tree.
Stories. So, all right, we're gonna move on to our next segment, which is called "This One Time Bro." Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, share.
Trained your fucking dog well there, you son of a bitch.
He said this. He
They
hates it.
always say it.
He fucking hates it.
Share all that stuff.
Yes, share. Like,
John's probably
subscribe.
putting it on the bottom of the screen again. Who knows? He probably is. He's doing really good at it.
Doing a
man.
good job, right, man?
If you need help, we got guys. If you are worried about walking into a spot of recovery and raising your hand,
You need to ride to Fleet Street.
you need to ride to Fleet Street. Call me. I'll bring you at midnight.
No questions asked.
No questions asked, man.
None at all.
I believe you.
I believe you.
I trust you, man. Let us know. We can help you. We can help you. I understand how difficult it is to walk into a room of perfect strangers and raise your hand saying, I need help. That's a tough one. That's courageous, though.
Yeah, it is.
It's very courageous. What's not courageous is not doing that.
Well, here's the thing.
And thinking that you can do it.
I know for many, many years, my life was never on the line. In spite of the fact that it truly was.
It was, yeah.
My ignorance
Yeah.
did not allow me
Right.
to see that.
Right.
The day when it came that I realized that my life was on the line and that fucking I needed something drastically to happen,
Yeah.
it was no problem for me to raise my hand and say, I don't know what I'm doing out there.
Yeah, finally.
You know?
Finally.
And that's what it takes. When you're ready, boom,
When you're
just gotta-
ready,
anything can
possibilities
happen,
are endless,
That's
man.
it.
That's
Don't
absolutely.
suffer in silence, man. Put that hand
I
up.
like
Let
when-
somebody know.
When people are like, I need a good sponsor. I got to get a good sponsor.
Yeah.
I gotta get a
Okay,
good sponsor.
bro.
And Joe told me, when you're ready, a monkey can
Chimpanzee
get
will
you. A
sponsor
monkey
you.
can
That's
work
right.
you through these things. And they were so right, dude. They were so right. Because when my ears and my heart and my mind were ready to hear this stuff, it was all making sense to me. It was like, oh, that makes perfect sense, man. And yeah, I've been reading this stuff for 30 years. I've been listening to this stuff for 30 years. I'm like, I don't understand it. I don't get it.
I don't know if you know Joe Rogan about smoking.
I don't know.
I remember doing my 4 step. I was asking Harry. I was like, "Isn't there more to this? Isn't this like what am I missing? Where's the like appendix? Where's like the instructions?" It's like, "No, man, just
Yeah, it's simple.
do what I said." And you'll
They
be good."
really put it in some simple way, bro.
Yeah.
They really did. It's not rocket science, man. All right, guys, we're gonna move on to our next one. Whose is this? John's. John said he got
John.
one.
Yeah.
Queued up.
Moving on to our next segment, and tonight's This One Time Bro segment is sponsored by yours truly, Jonathan.
So I gotta lay some ambiance, some groundwork for this one time, bro. So when I was in college, man, I did a lot of dumb shit, you know.
Not courageous.
just
shit.
college?
Dumb shit.
It
Just college?
started in college. My dumb streak really started there. So, but the thing that wasn't dumb, so there's this kid that came into school halfway through the first semester, and I could tell right off the rip, I was like, fuck this dude. This guy sucks. He was much bigger than me. He played lacrosse. He was pretty active. So I was like, all right, I'm not going to say shit, obviously. I don't want my ass beat. And within
I'm gonna
like,
think it though.
yeah, I'm going to think the shit out of it. Within like a couple months, we were like
Best friends.
best friends.
Of course.
Smoking blunts, doing drugs. We used to
Hand jobs.
hand jobs the whole nine. At warm
gotta
apple
eat.
pie for each other. So he had this thing. He was like a boarding school kid. Like he was a troubled youth, and his parents didn't know what to do with him. They just sent him wherever to fucking
Get him out of the
Get
house.
him out of the fucking house. Yeah. So like I think there was a level of guilt that came with it. So he used to pay me. He would tell me, his dad would send him money. He would tell me that if I ran down to the post office, that was on campus, he would split whatever was in the post office with me. So I'd go, fuck yeah, dude, I'm a broke ass college
Even
kid.
if it's $2, I'll do it.
Yeah, and it was usually like 500, you know, and it all went to the same place anyway. The
Yeah.
250 and the 250 were still going for cocaine, you know, like there's no fucking science behind that.
It was a good deal.
Yeah, so he
Win-win for Jonathan.
his grandmother used to call him when we'd be like getting fucked up, and she was very English with the English accent. Oh, what are you fellas up to tonight? And he'd be like, Grandma, we were just rolling balls and trying, and she didn't know. She had no fucking clue. But she loved him, and he would always pick up the phone, which I was always impressed because I was like, dude, I'm so fucked up, I guess. And he'd have this long conversation with the all fucked up, Well, she ended up passing away, and lo and behold, she was very well off and left all of her assets and her money to him instead of her own daughter. So overnight, he turned into a fucking millionaire with a beach house in the Hamptons. I was like, oh, shit, bro. And we had been friends for about 2 years
Did you
now.
try to marry him?
I tried. Wasn't swinging that way.
Graduated from handies to,
Well, here's what this dude would do. He'd be like, dude, I need a vacation. Let's go on a vacation. So he took me on
Need a
two
vacation from school.
two Club Med vacations, all inclusive, all paid for. And the last one we went on was in Turks and Caicos. So we were on this vacation. And I'm big into like booze, and we couldn't get any cocaine while we were on the resort. Nobody would hook us up, so I had like some Xanax with
You
me and
didn't try
shit.
hard enough.
I did not try hard
you
enough.
could have found that shit.
And the
So
first
that
night
did money?
there, I was like blackout. We were both blackout drunk. We woke up. We woke up the first night with all these chrome knobs in our pockets, and I was like, "It's all inclusive, man. Like you don't pay for drinks except if you want high end shit." Lo and behold, every chrome top was the top to Patron Platinum, which costs like $800 a bottle. And I had receipts, I had signatures, all this shit in my pockets. We must have racked up like $8,000 and $10,000 bill at the bar that night. So that night, we're trying to take it easy. And we go out drinking again, of course. And I start macking it to one of these girls that were on the dance floor.
Macking it.
Lo and behold, he was interested in this female as well.
Fucking up your money, bro.
And I fucked that up, right? So I fucking smashed that back at the fucking hotel room. He finds out in a rage of drunkenness. He chased me around the entire Club Med resort with conch shells, fucking hammers, trying to kill my ass to the point where security had to get involved. I had to lock myself in my hotel room. And that was like day 3 of the 7-day vacation. Needless to say, that vacation didn't last the entire week for me. I ended up leaving like 2 days later. But, bro, that was the one time I fucked over my boy.
You ruined that for that?
I know, dude.
What a...
Yeah.
That
I was
was
drunk
a meal
too,
ticket.
bro.
Listen, look at ready? Stupid, not courageous.
Not at all, man. I was young and dumb, bro.
Oh, man, that was a meal ticket for a minute, bro.
Man, I would have rode that to the wheels
I'm
fell
like,
off.
you gotta have her, bro.
Fuck
I don't know,
yeah.
but
Matter of fact-
we queued it up as soon as he got back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were
Oh,
good.
you got back on track?
Yeah, we're back on track.
Cool, man. Good friends.
I would have stayed friends.
We don't
till
talk
he
now. He
was
says
broke.
I'm boring now. He says I'm boring.
I would have
And
stayed friends with him until he said, yo, you got any money I can borrow? I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm out.
I'm out.
I never liked you anyway. Oh, that sucks, John.
Yeah.
That's all right. It was a good time, bro.
Yeah, it was a great
Memories.
time.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
time.
That was a good one time. All right. Guys, don't forget, again, like, subscribe, follow, share, all that stuff. If you need help, we got guys. Good topic. Courageous stupidity. 2 totally different things. John, good one time, bro. When John messed up his meal ticket.
My meal
And,
ticket was gone, baby.
I think the only thing I have left to say is...
Thank you for being a friend. Travel